Have you ever met someone who lives so close to nature that it feels like they're part of it? Someone who doesn't just talk about saving the planet, but actually lives it every single day? Well, that's Eustace Conway. He's not your average environmentalist. He's a modern-day mountain man, a living legend, and one of the most fascinating people you'll ever hear about. In a rare interview, Eustace opened up about his life, his connection to nature, and what he wants you to know about the world we live in. Trust me, this is not your typical story. By the end of this, you might just see nature, and your place in it, in a whole new way. Eustace Conway's story begins in the Appalachian Mountains, where he grew up with a deep respect for the land. But here's the thing. While most of us were playing video games or watching TV as kids, Eustace was building his first treehouse at the age of 7. By 12, he was living in the woods alone, surviving off the land. Can you imagine that? A 12-year-old, completely self-sufficient, hunting for food, building shelters, and learning the secrets of the wilderness. It's almost unbelievable. But for Eustace, it was just the beginning. He didn't just survive in nature, he thrived in it, and that's what makes him so unique. But Eustace isn't just a survivalist. He's a teacher, a storyteller, and a fierce advocate for the environment. In his rare interview, he shared something that might surprise you. He believes that modern society has lost its connection to nature. Think about it. When was the last time you spent a full day outside without your phone or any distractions? For most of us, it's been a while. Eustace says this disconnect is why so many people feel lost or unhappy. He's not saying we all need to live in the woods like he does, but he wants us to remember that we're part of nature, not separate from it. And honestly, that's a message we all need to hear. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. Eustace didn't just talk about his philosophy, he shared some incredible stories from his life. One of the most jaw-dropping moments was when he walked over 1,000 miles from the Appalachian Mountains to the Atlantic Ocean. That's right, 1,000 miles, on foot, with nothing but the clothes on his back and the skills he'd learned from the land. He did it to prove that it was possible to live sustainably, even in the modern world. And guess what? He succeeded. Along the way, he faced challenges that would have made most people give up. Harsh weather, dangerous animals, and even moments of doubt. But Eustace kept going, and his journey became a powerful reminder of what humans are capable of when we work with nature, not against it. But wait, there's more. Eustace also runs Turtle Island Preserve, a 1,000-acre sanctuary in North Carolina, where he teaches people how to live in harmony with the earth. It's not just a place, it's a movement. At Turtle Island, visitors learn everything from building log cabins to identifying edible plants. It's like stepping back in time, but with a purpose, to show people that there's another way to live. Eustace says that the most rewarding part of his work is seeing the moment when someone realizes they can do more than they thought possible. It's not just about survival skills, it's about confidence, independence, and reconnecting with the world around us. So, what does Eustace want you to know about nature? It's simple. Nature isn't just something to visit on the weekends or admire from a distance. It's our home. It's where we come from, and it's what sustains us. Eustace believes that if more people understood this, we'd treat the planet with the respect it deserves. He's not asking everyone to live off the grid, but he is challenging us to think differently. What if we spent more time outside? What if we learned to appreciate the resources we have instead of taking them for granted? These are the questions Eustace wants us to ask ourselves, and honestly, they're worth thinking about. Before we wrap this up, let's talk about something Eustace mentioned that really stuck with me. He said that nature doesn't need us. We need nature. It's a humbling thought, isn't it? We often act like we're in control, but the truth is, we're just one small part of a much bigger system. Eustace's life is a testament to what happens when we embrace that truth instead of fighting against it. He's living proof that a simpler, more connected life isn't just possible, it's fulfilling. So what do you think? Could you live the way Eustace does, even for a day? Or do you think his lifestyle is too extreme? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you found this story as inspiring as I did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible stories like this one. Eustace Conway's rare interview is a reminder that nature isn't just a place, it's a way of life. And who knows, Maybe it's time we all took a step closer to it.